Hi friends, welcome to this channel. In this video we will discuss about how to calculate the resistor value. The topics are: first one is resistor standards, second one is resistor color code, third one is resistor color code chat, fourth one is tips for reading resistor codes, fifth one is 4-band resistor, sixth one is 5-band resistor, seventh one is 6-band resistor, eighth one is color code exceptions. In this we will discuss about reliability band, single black band or 0 ohm resistor, 5-band resistor with a 4th band of gold or silver, deviating colors, resistor standards. Standardization is a key element in the design of electronic components. Standards for resistor sizes, values, marking, symbols, and measurement methods. Although international standards such as the IEC International Electrical Commission and national standards such as ANSI American National Standards Institute are widely accepted. Resistor color code. Resistor values are often indicated with color codes. Most leaded resistors with a power rating up to 1 watt are marked with color bands. These color bands specify the resistance value, the torque, and sometimes the reliability or failure rate. The number of bands varies from 3 to 6. At a minimum, 2 bands indicate the resistance value, with 1 band serving as a multiplier. Color coding is defined in the International Standard IEC 60062. This standard describes the marking codes for resistors and capacitors, as well as the numerical codes often used for SMD resistors. The resistance values are also standardized. These standard values are called preferred values. Resistor color code chart. The table below the relationship between the number and code of the bands and the resistor values. If you want, pause the video for 5 seconds and check the chart. An online resistor calculator and resistor calculator app can also be used to measure resistor values. The online resistor calculator and resistor calculator app link has been available in description. Check the description. By clicking the link you will direct it to a website looks this type. First we will select which type of resistor is 3 bands or 4 bands or 5 bands or 6 bands. Then select the band colors. Then the resistor values will be appear. The app also have same procedure. Links are available in description. In the sections below, examples are given for different numbers of bands, but first here are some basic tips for reading color codes. The reading direction might not always be clear. Sometimes, the increased space between bands 3 and 4 gives away the reading direction. The first band is usually the closest to a lead. A gold or silver band, the tolerance is always the last band. It is good practice to check the manufacturer's documentation to determine the color coding system employed. Even better is to measure the resistance with a multimeter. In some cases, such as when the color bands are burnt off, this may be the only way to determine the value. 4-band resistor. The 4-band color code is the most common variation. These resistors have 2 bands for the resistance value, 1 multiplier band, and 1 tolerance band. In the example below, these bands are green, blue, red, and gold. By using the color code chart, we can determine that green stands for 5 and blue for 6. The red band represents a multiplier of 2, 100 and 2 equals 100. The value is thus 56 multiplied 100 equals 5600 ohms, 5.6 kilo ohms. The gold band indicates the resistor has a tolerance of plus or minus 5%. The resistance value lies therefore between 5320 and 5880 ohms. If the tolerance band is left blank, the result is a 3-band resistor. This means that the resistance value remains the same, but the tolerance is 20%. From the diagram, it is a 4-band resistor color code example. Bands are blue means 5, green means 6, red means 2 and gold means 5% tolerance, that equals to 56 multiples by 10 to the power of 2, that equals to 5600 ohms at plus a 5% tolerance. 5-band resistor. High precision resistors have an extra band to indicate a third significant digit. Therefore, the first 3 bands indicate the significant digits, the 4th band as the multiplication factor, and the 5th band represents the tolerance. That said, there are exceptions. For example, on occasion the extra band indicates the failure rate, military specification, or the temperature coefficient. Older or specialized resistors. Please refer to section color code exceptions for more information. From the diagram is 5-band resistor color code example. Bands are brown means 1, yellow means 4, violet means 7, black means 0 and green means 0.5% of tolerance is equals to 147 multiplied by 10 to the power of 0, that equals to 147 ohms plus a 0.5% tolerance. 6-band resistor. Resistors with 6 bands are usually high-precision resistors that have an additional band to spec. IFY, the temperature coefficient, ppm per Kelvin. The most common color for the 6th band is brown, 100 ppm per Kelvin. This means that for a temperature change of 10 C, the resistance value can change 0.1%. From the diagram is 6-band resistor color code example. Orange means 3, red means 2, brown means 1, green means 0.5 tolerance and red means 50 ppm per degree Celsius is equals to 321 multiplied by 10 to the power of 1 is equals to 3210 ohms plus or minus 0.5% tolerance and 50 ppm per degree C. Color code exceptions. Reliability band. Resistors that are produced according to military specifications sometimes include an extra band to indicate reliability. This is specified in failure rate % per 1000 hours of service, a measurement rarely used in commercial electronics. Most often, this reliability band can be found on 4-band resistors. Further information regarding reliability can be found in the U.S. Military Handbook MIL HDBK-199. Single black band, a 0-ohm resistor. A resistor with a single black band is called a 0-ohm resistor. It is essentially a wire link that functions to connect traces on a PCB. It is advantageous to use the resistor package, as it allows the same automated machines to place components on a circuit board. 5-band resistor with a 4th band of gold or silver. 5-band resistors with a 4th band of gold or silver form an exception, used on specialized and older resistors. The first 2 bands represent the significant digits, the 3rd the multiply factor, the 4th the tolerance, and the 5th the temperature coefficient ppm per Kelvin. Deviating colors. For high voltage resistors, the colors gold and silver are often replaced with yellow and gray. This is to avoid the use of metal particles in the coating.